Okay, it's widely recognized that the blues box is right in here. And there's a lot of licks right in there. You can stay in this position, in the blues box position, and riff away all day long. What I wanted to show you is that 5-note blues scale, that pentatonic scale, can also be like this. So that takes you above and below that box, kind of gets you out of the box. So you can riff out up and down the neck versus just staying in this box. Okay, we were just up here in the key of D. Now we're going to move it down to the key of G, drop it down a lower register, and the notes are going to be the same for this pentatonic blues box. They're going to fall right in here. And because we're down here in the key of G, we can go up a full octave and we can do some work up in here. Again, the pattern's the same. So I'll do a little bit of solo work in the key of G. The main point of this lesson is for you to understand if you master a bunch of licks in the blues box, say in the key of G, you just do those same licks in a different key. Just bring it up. So if you're down here in G, you just bring it up into A. Or even B. So as you riff out and work in your blues box, you can always keep it in key just by moving it into the chord. Okay, what I'm going to do is show you something that I call string grouping. So if we're working in the blues box, you can group the strings. So we'll take just the top 2 strings and you can riff out in those top 2 strings. And the 6 notes for those top 2 strings are right here. And sometimes to get these notes, you can bend up to them. So you have something like this. Okay, the next group of strings we'll look at will be these center 3. And this note here, we'll get by bending up. So there's a lot of licks that are right in there, so we're just going to work in those 3 strings in that group there. you can also just bar them as a group. Now when you mix those 3 string groups with the top 2, you can get stuff like this. So if I want to get to a lower register, I like to use this form down here. So with just these 4 notes and this the string group of these bottom 2 strings, you can riff out down here. And when you combine that with those middle 3, you get this. Now if you want to throw in the top 2 strings, you can get all of this. Okay, so to get above the blues box, you can do just what I showed you for the lower register, but you just bring it up an octave higher. And so if you're working down here on these 4 strings, you can do the same riffs up here. So remember, the pattern is like this. And you can bend. Okay, I hope you found that somewhat useful. Basically, all I did back in the day was I bought one of those videos that had the 150 rock riffs, and I started memorizing them. And you can do that too. But this is a way to put those riffs into some kind of a roadmap. You'll notice that once you start learning those riffs from all your favorite guitar players, that they'll fit into that blues box, or they'll fit into the upper and lower register patterns that I showed you. And it's just a real easy way to take all those riffs that you're learning and to keep them into key and to solo spontaneously in key. So I hope this worked for you, and I'm going to get some more videos out there as soon as I can. Thank you.